This is SportsCenter with Elle Duncan and Kevin Nagandi.
Welcome into SportsCenter. PTI is coming right back with more on the Mets' future after they turned out to be big sellers this weekend. Plus, Marcus Spears, he doesn't hold back on what the Cowboys are doing on a key holdout.
And less than 24 hours from MLB's trade deadline, we've got Tim Kurkjian standing by with surprising teams who need to be on the phone making moves. Offense over the last 3 years, without mentioning dynamic running back Jonathan Taylor. Over that time, he's ranked 4th in the NFL in rushing yards, 2nd in the league with 33 rushing touchdowns. Yet coming to terms on an extension for a player almost everyone in the facility thinks is special has been an uphill battle. Call it the collapse of the running back market or just a plethora of elite backs. We've got another example on our hands in Indianapolis. Here's Michelle Steele with more in tonight's SportsCenter report. Well, we don't have ownership, but we do have our Colts reporter Stephen Holder with us now. And Stephen, we heard Michelle lay out the details. It's been a long week for the Colts and Jonathan Taylor, and more layers continue to surface. What more can you share with us about that?
Yeah, the latest
back issues aside, the Colts' rotating quarterback room has served as a waiting room for retirement at this point, and Taylor has been a consistent contributor for that offense. We'll see how it plays out. Stephen Holder with the latest there. Kev? Joining us now, our NFL reporter Kimberly A. Martin. And Kmart, on paper, it feels like the Jets meet all of Cook's previously mentioned criteria. They're in win-now mode. It is a running back heavy system. And, of course, they got Aaron Rodgers. What else is factoring in his decision then?
Elle, the only thing you did not mention, money.
To see the scene, basically imploring him to sign that contract while he was there on Sunday. By the way, Cook turns 28 on August 10th. As you know, that's typically when we start to see high-volume running backs wear down a bit. In fact, last season, only 3 backs that were 28 and older actually rushed for 500 yards. Derrick Henry, Latavius Murray, Raheem Mostert. Kimberly A. Martin joining us with the latest as we wait. Dalvin Cooks. Alexis Nunez is in Auckland and joins us now for much more on this game. Alexis, what can you share with us about how much pressure Vladko and this U.S. team are feeling right now?
Well, to put it simply, I would say a lot.
What's that adage about pressure and diamonds and all those things? We did just show the numbers, though. We talk a lot about pressure, but the U.S. has 10 wins and 10 matches against the Portuguese, and I know that we just heard Vladko sort of caution that this could be difficult. What's the biggest concern for the Americans right now heading into this match?
Well, I keep saying I don't want to sound like a broken record, but
you mentioned that, Alexis, because again, a draw would still see them move on, but as you mentioned, it would be the path of least resistance if they could avoid Sweden. Alexis Nunez joining us from what will be a graveyard shift, at least stateside, very soon. Thanks, Alexis.
As they begin a 4-game series.
I do want to tell you, though, I make a lot of fun about the Phillies. You guys have been playing really, really well. You've stormed back. Now you're only 12 games back in the division.
Who sent you home
You're
last
right
year?